Right, testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, hopefully, knock on wood, stream is working. We have 2 more matches before we start the Europe League going. Luckily, it's only just my streaming laptop that is dying, and not the gaming laptop and the PS4.
Round one.
Alright,
Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout!
alright, 1 more match for the
Round three. Ready, go! Excellent!
Alright, 1 more match and we'll start the Europe side. It's right now 11 players, so 11 players.
Ready,
That's
go!
going to be take about 33 to 40 minutes. So this match between Kaomina and Lusty Tachikoma.
Knockout!
Alright, let me go check what's the stats on the North America side. That's happening.
Who's next?
Transition. Let's see, North America side, how's that going? So they got 4 matches in, so they have 2 more to go. And that's about to start.
Round three. Ready, go!
The Walk Weaver versus Neo here. 2 more rounds for PSN North America. And this match between Rusty and Kalmina. After that, we'll start the league.
Knockout! Round two. Ready, go!
Alright, we're going to start the Europe side now. Good luck, have fun.
Round 3.
We have 11 players.
Go.
And we'll get to see Dr. Kurian, who I know as Miti before he changed his name. And versus Wasi Tachikoma. And she'll cycle through.
Knockout.
I'm going to switch now to the a different layout.
My body is an unstoppable weapon.
Alright, Duok Mystic Malice, and you can just see here Europe side start now. Let's look at the oh, I think Dr. Kurian is AFK, so let's see if he gets on time. Hopefully he shows up. Oh, Lusty is being kind.
Time's up. Round 2. Ready? Go. Round 1. Ready? Go. Knockout.
I'm not sure if I like this layout or I just wanted the screen a little bit smaller and there's no overlap.
3. Ready? Go.
I think I like this better.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready? Go.
Thanks B for being considerate, Rusty Tachikoma. I think my stream might have been died cause some people thinking that it hasn't started yet, the league.
Round 4. Ready? Go. Knockout.
Alright, do upper wins there. Let's see what's the what is the results. I think that was the final round for the North America side.
Is an unstoppable weapon.
Or is there one more round remaining? I think there's one more round remaining. Sarah mirror match on the European side.
Round 1. Ready? Go.
Jared with a boost there. Yeah, so one more round remaining. It looks like we had to walk over undefeated. I think he is guaranteed first place already.
Round 2. Ready? Go. Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
RJ versus Karn, so I think this most likely is going to be matches to determine second and third place.
Ring out. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout.
Hey, how's it going? We just got,
Ready,
yeah, right now the European League is going, and we got one more round remaining in the North America side. So in a couple minutes, you could join the North America League room. Maybe right now we get to see on my side Vistro and the Busty Touch come on Europe playing, and the smaller screen is RJ and Condor. Little transition. We got 11 people right now in the first league for Europe right now, Spring Logs.
knockout.
North America. We're keeping however it was for for PS group before whoever came out. We're keeping the same schedule.
Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go!
Yeah, Nelly. Still gonna be a lot of mistakes here and there, but working on it.
Excellent.
I think the results should be showing soon for the North America side, so I'll go back to the big screen for that later. But this is yeah. So let me get this on a bigger screen here. The results, so I can keep track. So congratulations to Whopper for getting first, Bruce LaBestia second, and Jaron Whipper third. Thank you guys for playing. We're gonna host 2 more leagues, so you guys want to stay in the room, please do so. Let me get this. There we go. Okay, get back to this big screen for you. The Europe side's playing right now, first league. Room is now open for those who want to join for the second league of North America. You're able to. Again, the code is 0202. Room number is 02998 for North America side. Okay. Alright. Open again for second league of the day. Is this happening?
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Mister, let's see. I think we just got 3 rounds in for uh 3 rounds. So there's like 11 people, 3 rounds, so 10, 8 more rounds, so about 30 minutes.
Round 3.
About 26 to 30 minutes before the room starts up for the second league. One thing that's different about one thing that's different for Steam is that people can actually join the room still and spectate the matches. So usually what happens in the PSN side, the lobby disappears and people can't join.
Round 2. Ready?
Yeah, about that amount of time to finish your show. I think I just saw Cry join the room, so welcome Cry for Europe. I think you're just spectating right now, so you have a long wait before you can actually participate. But Cry was a strong LoL and Jeffrey player, if I remember correctly, when he participated in the VF circuit I ran in Final Showdown days, a decade ago. So nice to see him participate. Hopefully he participates. Thanks for the follow. Alright, then we go post in the matchmaking in Discord, and then we'll start the countdown for North America side again. And bear with me as I try to do this. Like some people say, it's like I have 4 or 8 hands. I actually only have 2 hands, and both of them feels like it's left-handed right now. So get this. So there's gonna be a lot of mistakes here and there. Okay. Alright, let's go check the. Yeah. Hey, welcome Chan Chai in the room.
Ready? Go!
Alright, thank you. Let's see. I got a nice group here. I am playing on both platforms. I'm enjoying VF as much as I can, but I've also kept myself very, very busy. So. Learning that's really, really awesome that you've been helping a lot of Vanessa players lately. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed the sets that I had with KNR yesterday. Those were so much fun. It's pretty ridiculous. KNR both and I are both players that really like to go for stuff and just really like kind of push what we can do, or at least if we have an idea, we're going to kind of go for it a lot of times. And so I think every time that we fight, it's so much fun. Just lots and lots of fun when we fight.
It's like Kalima, the Lei Fei player from Europe, is 4-0, undefeated.
Hey.
Round 1.
Lilac is playing really, really well here. It's an excellent battle between Reaper and Lilac. Oh, yeah. If you hit your opponent into the wall, because it's a stagger stay. Here's the thing about stagger: characters cannot be thrown during staggers. It's actually part of the old mix-up game that happens with staggers, where, like, let's say you fight somebody who is good at breaking stagger. In the old game, sometimes then somebody would, like, when you break stagger, it's natural to want to throw them because they're gonna mash and then they're gonna try to defend. So throwing is pretty good, but then sometimes, like, they might not mash just to get you to throw it, or they might stagger a little slower just to get you to throw it. Now, you shouldn't do that play exactly. You should kind of you should break the stagger and then do options, which may include stuff that would beat a throw. Like, because you could be a throw escape, but you could also just attack. So you should play it that way. But in the days when elbows all cause staggers when they crouch hit, this was a common mix-up game that would happen after that. And so, so that said, it is still nice that you cannot throw somebody that's stuck in stagger. Otherwise, that 10-frame throw might be something that you just kind of do a little too much, you know, and they're busy breaking stagger. so they can't really do the throw escape unless they like mash the throw escape itself as part of the stagger break. So I think it's good that you cannot throw somebody that's staggered for mechanical reasons. And I think it does create a fun mini game within that mini game of stagger break. I personally love the stagger system, and I do tend to think of staggers as a skill-based mix-up, while Nitaku is a knowledge-based mix-up. You need to kind of know the frames to really maximize the use of a knowledge-based mix-up like Nitaku. But for stagger, it's a test of your opponent's ability to either break that stagger or respond after breaking that stagger. And so that's why I call it a quote-unquote skill-based mix-up. It's got a skill barrier involved with it too. And I do find it to be really fun. The reasons I personally like the stagger system is because I think it does add this element of frenzy and disruption and like loss of control, or at least having to fight a bit more to maintain control. And I think it's a pretty good feeling, especially with the way Virtua Fighter traditionally feels in its arcade design, where it's a real fast-paced mix-up game, real fast-paced active action game, and suddenly now you have this thing that makes you wrestle back for control with a combination of technique, timing, and situational awareness. That's personally why I personally love the stagger system and how it's used in Virtua Fighter. Hope everybody in the Kai's chat is doing well and can hear me. If they cannot, that's okay, but just double checking to see if you guys can hear me in the Kai's chat.
They can hear you. I saw the things listed
Okay, cool.
on the audio
Thank you
mixer.
very much.
Round 2.
All right, we got 7 people right now. Midnight Sci-Fi has joined on the North America side. Currently leading in the Europe is Kalama, new person's name. So glad to see new people that I'm not familiar with doing indie leagues. So I'm hoping to learn more.
That
But
like for olives.
Knockout.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Loving what I've seen from Ripper's Kage. Kage has always been a very skill-based technical character in Final Showdown, but now in Revo, Kage is also very, very strong and can be opposing. Still a very technical character. You got to be quite skilled to play Kage at a higher level. But Kage is pretty scary. They were already a pretty good threat at the wall, but now they're very scary at the wall. So moves like P plus K became quite a bit stronger. The damage increase to it causes it to be a bigger threat at walls. I liked Condor's use of delay string. The higher and higher level that you fight opponents at, the stronger delay strings are. So that's the funny thing, right? At a lower level of Virtua Fighter, strings become weak because low punch just beats so many strings. At a higher level, when players start to do more reaction-based options, when they start watching the attacks and watching the movement and start, instead of forcing guesses or committing to actions, they start to just watch and then try to react to the things that you do. When that happens, delay string becomes incredibly powerful. It really starts messing with their flow and they're trying to watch and respond to you. Virtua Fighter does a very good job of allowing players to, on the fly, choose whether they're going to play in a way that's going to force guessing, which is a very strong, incredibly strong way to play at all levels of play, or whether they want to play more reactively, which is not faster. It's using faster skills. It's using more of your natural skills with hand-eye coordination, but it is technically a slower way to play because you're not committing to actions. You're trying to wait for opportunities.
Alright, we
So
got
you
we got two more matches on the North America side before we start the league. So anyone still want to join, you got 5 minutes to do so. Sorry, Sunshine, you could continue talking.
no problem. So the way that you fight against opponents that are reacting and guessing is a little different, and it's really fun. And you get to always mix it up. Almost, I made it the wrong way. I love that he goes for that. I like how much more Ripper has always been a person who commits to forcing guesses, but I like the confidence of those plays.
Oh, Shadosha, hey, yeah, there's the league that I'm running right now for Steam is actually for Europe. Thanks for stopping by, though. Right now for North America is done on North America's Steam is done on Saturdays.
Ready, go!
But on Europe side, we have Kalima still undefeated. Closest to him is Dr. Korean meeting.
Look at all these reads. These were all reads. Ripper made really good reads there. He made like 6 amazing reads in a row. Right, 6 awesome reads in a row.
Round 2. Ready, go!
He's going for a lot of low stress, right? Oh, that was so good. Good game. That was so much fun. It was a good way to wake up my day at the end. That was an excellent battle, Ripper. I had a lot of fun with that. Really great reads. Really got me with the guard break there with just with the right spacing to set up the wall. So good.
Alright, one more match left before we start the league for North America. So any last minute people want to join, you can do so. This is the PSN side for North America.
Ready, go!
And we're like halfway through the Europe side, seeing Lula, new participant, and Nieru, who's been playing the PSN side, also participated yesterday.
Knockout!
Are you still feeling sick, Chanchai? Or you feel like you're getting better?
Well, it's better, but it's like it's sometimes some conditions you'll have a lingering cough, so your system will just keep dealing. So, but it is I have to. It's still bronchitis, so it's still your pathways that go like to your lungs are still getting filled with junk. So, which causes your system to try to get it out, causes you to cough like a lot. So I still got to deal with it. I'm still coughing a lot in the middle of fights. I think, Panda gets intense in the fight, so he didn't notice like in the first half of the night like how much I've been coughing. But I'm like I've been coughing even in tournaments. Even fighting Nova. I've been coughing for about 5 weeks now. But the match just got intense. So then. So I think in our like late night session, he finally did kind of notice I was coughing while we were fighting, and he actually started to keep trying to suggest that I was doing it on purpose, And I was like, no, it's like, but I've also been coughing this whole time. It's not like I selectively just cough now, but they thought so because they were finally paying attention to that detail. It's pretty fun. But, that's how it feels when you're competitive and you're looking for something. So. We had we had amazing battles. But then they start to realize like how much I can still play even while I'm coughing and while I'm coughing I'm looking for a place to cough, like lower right shoulder, lower left shoulder, depending on who's next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good luck, have fun everyone.
Yep, good luck, have fun, North America, get the room made. Let's see. I mean not get room made, get the league started. Oh, sorry, wrong day. Come on. Sorry,
Good luck,
wrong button. Alright, there we go. This is get used to the control pads. We're running the second league for North America now. That's ongoing. 7 players.
Round 2. Ready, go!
So that's about a little bit less than 30 minutes for that to complete. So that's when we'll have the room open again for the people to participate in the third league in North America. We're still having the first league in Europe. That's what now is on my stream.
Ready, go!
Cyan overlay, that is for Europe Steam. Green overlay is for North America PSN. Oh no, Bruce is AFK. Come on, Bruce, get back. Oh, there he is. Bruce is back. Alright. Alright, let's see. Here's a Shu versus Thula. I wonder if Shu is Lavender Shu, a Sarah player on the PSN. This is one thing you have to try and learn everyone's nickname again. Hopefully everyone keeps the nickname similar, or at least let me know. Alright. Alright. And look at Razanov did play the spoiler role and gave Kalima 1 loss, so that make it a little bit more interesting. I think we're at 8th or 9th round in Europe. So about 10 more minutes and the room should open again for European players.
Round 3. Ready,
Do you know how to use when you should be using the sidestep? Usually it's not something you do if by reaction, but based on anticipation.
round 4. Ready, go!
Alright, let me update the PSN scene here. This is the second league. Open. ID.
Ring out.
Ancient PC. Bear with me as we try to figure out what's the best way to host these sessions. I'm glad that you guys are both Europe and North America is participating in the Steam and PSN side, and hopefully this is something that is good for our community. Alright, Jammer was nice to give Boost Festive back from being AFK. Now both times we got AFK, the person was nice enough to let the person get back, and the person get back and won. Alright, back to the European side. We have Shu versus Razanov. Razanov is one who gave the 1 loss to Kalima. The one who gave the loss to Dr. Kurian, who's right now in 2nd. Alright, Razanov won there.
Ready, go!
Look at Kalima still 9-1, still in first place. Treacheries, Razanov, and Dr. Kurian all have 2 losses. So and this should be one more round. 9. Yeah, one more round. Kalima has already finished all his matches and he is guaranteed first place.
Round 2.
We could watch this match with Razanov ever since that kind of determines who's going to get 2nd and 3rd. So let me go switch back to there. Apology, usually I also tell who's actually streaming also, so you can watch it from a different player's point of view. But I'm kind of hectic, but I know for sure Chantai is streaming. if anyone else is streaming from their point of view, this is okay for you to post your link if you want in my stream chat. Alright, I basically want this as a way for anyone who's spectating. They have a lot of options available, whatever to help our scene continue to grow. And having a lot of different point of views, I think is actually awesome. Yep, the practice will make it much better. So, ganbatte. Good luck, Adila. Yeah, if anyone does have questions, don't hesitate to ask. We'll try our best. There's a lot of veterans who's more than willing to try to help out. Alright, that sounds like a beep. It looks like someone's joined. So, yeah, it's a Steam version of the game. People could actually join the league while it's actually running. So, that's a good way to just get yourself ready to start for the second league. But we'll give about 10 to 15 minute breaks. Okay, so about 5 intermatches.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Alright, but we do have 3 people with 7 wins and 2 losses. So this is basically a battle for second and third right now. Going this last round. And we're the Tetsuzanko, which is high that O button. We should tell Sega to change it. Definitely controlling better now that I'm using 2 of the same exact controller. Going to round 5 between Vazanov and Evra here. Round 2 is Neo versus Condor on the North America side. How'd you like Revel so far, mister? Has it met your expectations? Alright, Wazev does win, so he has 8 wins and 2. Oh, how'd you like Revel so far? Has it met your expectations? Go. Alright, let me go put this Steam full PMP for now. Alright, congratulations Cam for getting first place, Vazanov second, and Treperies third, just by a +1 round difference here. That's great. Let me just put this back onto Steam so I can see the full record here. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys want to play in the second league, you're more than welcome to. But if you can't, this is a time where you can leave. Alright, that's that. Do this to keep track. Alright. Okay, room is open again. Hey, thanks for joining, Clyde. It's been a long time. Glad you could get it. Room is open again for Europe side. Let's go here. Go full screen for the North America League that's ongoing. And let me go post around to let people know you can join the Europe side now. And once that's done, we'll start the countdown of 5 matches. Alright, we got Neo, I think just won that. It's good to see. I think I've been getting stronger as I play. Get ready for that. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't do the sound.
Knockout. Round one. Ready, go. Round four. Ready.
Alright, let's just go to full screen for the North America side since that's extra league. No, Dr. Curran, you can participate always. There's no limit. If you want to play, you can play.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go.
10 to 15 minutes. Basically, after every league ends, we give about 10 to 15 minutes, so about 5 intermission matches. Once 5 matches are sent, we'll start the league again.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go.
Someone asked, never played in league before.
Knockout. Round four. Ready, go. Knockout.
Yeah, this is more of a gathering of people to play together.
Round five.
If we really need to do some type of like actual determine who is stronger and stuff, and we'll do a playoffs of some sort. But right now, that's not the priority. It's mainly just whoever wants to play and can play is to play. But there are plans if I do have the time and able to do it. Is do some type of playoffs so that people who don't have like the time to play all the time, they could shine a little bit. Right? If someone keep playing, they always get first, it might skew with how it looks. So. All right, we got 4 more matches before we start the. Oh, I think it's already starting the North America side, so let me just put the one that's actually league play in. Okay.
Start running now.
Oh, let me go update the screen.
Round one. Ready, go.
So yeah, so I always usually run 3 leagues per day or night, and there's 10 to 15 minutes to intermission, which basically allow people to take breaks, get a snack, stretch, whatever, for those who still want to continue playing in the session. They also give time for people to join the room to get ready for the next league. And so what we do hope is that when you do play in a league, that you stick to finishing it, whether you're losing or winning, stick it till the end. But if there's an emergency, of course, you leave. Because even if you're not doing well, just taking 1 round off the person who's leading might affect their position. So every match, every round counts. Oh hey Jim, hopefully you've been enjoying Do you have level? If so, hopefully you've been enjoying that.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I notice when I'm playing against people in North America, I do sometimes get 100 in the hundreds pings.
My body is an unstoppable weapon.
That is going. Switch it up to an intermission match. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, right now this is an intermission match in the Europe side, so you can join still before we start. I think we have about 6 to 9 minutes before we begin in the Europe side. North America right now is winning their second league. So I should be beginning now.
Start running now. Round 1. Ready,
Remember, you just been playing this not too long ago, Neil. So it'll take time to before you might meet up with these people like me who've been playing for like a decade or so. But the good thing is that a lot of people is providing more resources for people to participate.
round 2. Ready, go! Knockout.
It's Midnight Sci-Fi there playing against the Rock Reaper.
Ready, go!
Right now we have 11 people in the room for Europe. Still 5 spaces left for those who want to join. It's the first time I see Pride plays Blaze.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Oh, I think I'm the only one who does that. But if you're talking about how long it's for this, right now there's 11 players in the room. I think I just made this so I could actually control it. Unless I should make it other people to do it too.
All right. Knockout.
All right.
All right. Heavyweights are nothing.
Okay, Europe side. What's the Europe side like? 2 more matches. So 3 to 6 minutes before we start the Europe side of leagues. Second league. Right now we are winning the second league in North America. we're getting ready to win the second league for Europe. Now, this is pretty much the first time I'm trying to do 2 leagues at the same time. So if you guys have feedback on how to improve it, let me know. First and foremost is the participants, and the actual streaming itself and everything else is secondary. So, organization and participants experience. Awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and if you guys enjoy these league sessions that I host will be done every week, and I'll be doing up till the end of March, and by then I'll kind of think of whether to continue doing this or not. Mainly is, do people want me to do it, and am I able to do it? But this weekend so far is moving, so that's good. Oh, you're welcome, Dr. Korean. So I assume Dr. Korean, hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly, will be your new nickname that I'll be using instead of Miki. I thought you were a Vanessa player. I saw you were using Go. Are you switching things a little bit? Hey, welcome, Splayer. I think Splayer participants in the first league today. Alright, we just got finished the second league for North America, so let me just calculate results here, and then So congratulations, Bruce LaBessia for getting first place, just by +1 round, Chanchai second, and the Walk Reaper third. Alright, if we get this Alright, we got that thing. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys can continue playing third league, please do so. Passcode 0202. I'm going to post around to let people know that you're joining the room for PSN North America. Europe Steam is about to start. One more match and we'll start for Europe. Alright, so let me go.
Alright, we had a good time. That was a very fun league battle. Congratulations to Bruce the Beast. Bruce LaBestia. You did awesome. Totally earned. I had a blast. How come I don't see differential? Oh, I do see. So yeah, I lost by 1 point. 1 round difference. I could have tied.
Yeah, so basically, it doesn't matter if you finish last, if you even take 1 round off a Chanchai, you could say, I spoiled him from getting first place.
I do tend to go a bit more on like the 4 rounds. I don't really do the murder 3 rounds too much. But also, you know, Leon's design, it tends to be that way too. So I do a lot of 4 and 5 round games.
So let me go post these things around. Let's see. Stream machine.
Jerry Mango understood. Also, Agent Cube says, I hate Leon's the rushing uppercut, AP plus K. That's up, punch, and kick. It's really good, however, it has weaknesses, right? So what's good about Leon's rushing uppercut? He's got 2 uppercuts, right? He's got a launcher uppercut, and he's got a rushing uppercut. Let's talk about the rushing one, the one where he moves forward. It's good as Whip Punisher because it's got range and it's fast. It is really, really fast. It's like 15 frames. So that means that under frame situations, +3, it's gonna win. It also means that he can pick you off with it, and most importantly, he knocks down with it. And that knockdown is important because even though the damage isn't much, he's got you in on the reason he's a momentum character. He's got a good knockdown Okizeme game. So now he's got you in Okizeme, and he could commit really hard to just knocking you down and getting you stuck. And while he's figuring out how he wants to fight the rest of the match, he can play this type of Okizeme game that's annoying to deal with because he's got good mid and low mix. The lows are really risky. If you block his lows, you can totally destroy him. But the fact that he's got good lows still is really annoying and tough. So uppercut's good though. So what are the weaknesses of rushing uppercuts? Well, first, any of his uppercuts, if you block them, you have Mitaku. If your character has a good, reasonably fast mid attack that has a high reward, you can do that or do a throw. And he's gonna have to play into that guessing game if you block that uppercut. But you gotta commit. In Virtua Fighter, a lot of Tekken players, Street Fighter players, a lot of fighting game players don't realize how late they are inputting their responses in Virtua Fighter because they're doing what's correct in the other games. And it's not that it's incorrect in VF, it's just that you're gonna accidentally be slow without knowing it. You're gonna say this is slow and janky because I can't enforce my frames because I'm trying to wait till my character recovers from the recoil and input the response, because that's how you should do it in the other games. In Virtua Fighter, you can input your next move 12 frames before your character recovers. That is a lot of time. I'll give you a hint, and this is actually a tip from my own video that's coming out. You see how we've got these hit sparks, but the main hit spark, like the flash that happens when you make contact with your opponent, when that thing disappears, you can actually input. Like, usually, you can finish inputting right at that moment where the spark, the sharpest part of the spark disappears, and like that early, your character will respond and probably will do the move when they recover. And they will do it frame tight, which is what you want it to be, right? You didn't want to waste any frames. The more frame advantage you have, the better your attacks are than your opponent's attacks. And a lot of attacks, people are like, oh, a lot of these attacks are kind of saving. Well, the good thing about that is that it means that on frames, you kind of understand what should be what. Your attacks are better than their attacks when you have frame advantage. And you want to use it, especially when you want to optimize your options. And to do that, you should input early because the system allows you to input it. If you input late, you risk being late. If you try to input on time, you risk being late. If you input early, there is a risk of being too early, but 12 frames is a lot of frames that's allowing you to be early. So you just have a higher chance of, like, you're gonna enforce your frames, and in an online environment, it's helping you if you input early. If you understand that you can input early and you should input early, playing online becomes way easier in both delay-based netcode, like on PlayStation here, or on rollback netcode, like on Steam. So input early because the game lets you. In Tekken, if the game let you input so early, you should do it there too. But because it has tighter windows, then there is more focus on a very tight timing in that game. So you're doing the correct thing in Tekken. But when you're playing Virtua Fighter, you are playing Virtua Fighter. And if the game is allowing you to input so early, you should just do it. It's not a pride thing. It's not a skill thing. It's a common sense thing. And I gotta stress that because, well, there's two reasons that I've seen that people don't do it once they learn about inputting early. One reason is because they just don't realize. They don't realize the muscle memory difference, that there is this difference, or that they have this choice now. And so they're doing it because involuntarily, or at least, not consciously. The second reason is pride reasons. There's a third reason. The third reason is fear. Sometimes they're afraid that if they get used to inputting early in Virtua Fighter, that they're going to lose their timing in Street Fighter or Tekken. But I can promise you that doesn't happen. It's a fear that's understandable, but it's a fear that I don't think is founded in much evidence, at least if you've played so much Tekken or Street Fighter or Guilty Gear or any other fighting game. I think when you get used to a game, it's like riding a bicycle, and even if you stumble when you get back, you'll be back on your feet in no time doing it properly. So have no fear. We are humans. We can adapt. We can adjust. We can make adjustments, and we're playing games that are about skill. And a part of skill is making those adjustments. Yeah, hope that makes sense. And hope that helps a lot of people put that in perspective. It's not trying to lecture you or say you're doing it wrong though. It is, but it is giving my perspective from teaching a lot of people from different fighting games how to play retro fighting.
Alright guys, we right now have the second league running right now for Europe. We'll get to see on my stream Kalima, who won the first league today. Let's see. And we got in the third round there. Right now for North America, which is right now streaming the match between Giant Whipper and the Walk Reaper, we're starting to count down that for the third league. So those who still play on the PSN side, you got about 10 minutes or so to join if you want to participate. Yeah, 4 more matches here. Okay. Let's transition back here. Oh, so Wazenef is still playing against Kwai. Great to see players that I've met long time ago participating again.
Oh man, Cry is a player I don't remember fighting Cry, but I'd heard so much about him, and like
Back in the day, he was back in the day it was Law and Jeffrey, and now I've seen him plays in this league.
Well, and they're the ones who taught a lot of people. They taught GT, right? So
I don't think so.
I know they taught some players. I can't remember. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm just answering. So for I4, I would say it's quite similar to yesterday's Europe. Europe, we have about 10 to 11 players each time. I have to look at the stats again, but we had consistent turnout. I was a little surprised. So it's good that the Europeans are still playing on the PSN side.
Yep.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Well, we'll still have players on PlayStation in general, so balance-wise, same game. Actually, in many ways, the same game, more than some people would like. But and some of the differences favor the PlayStation version too, actually. But that said, they're both great. They're amazing. One final tiny note, because we were talking about Leon's rushing uppercut. The correct direction to evade it, if you have a read on it and you want to use evade against it, but do remember that the evade has to start during the startup frames. If you evade before Leon does it, you're gonna get hit because you cannot evade attacks before the attack. It fails automatically. Anyways, the correct direction is to Leon's back, which is the most common direction you should be trying to evade against Leon. In Virtua Fighter, you're going to evade either to their back side, where their back is facing, or their front side, where their chest is facing. Or if you want to evade towards the butt. If it makes it easier, look at the front leg is the same direction as the back. So if you're looking at Aoi's front leg in this match here, right, I could tell you at each time where it's at. Her front leg or her back side is basically down, right? And then watch it change in a bit, right? It's still down. Down is to evade. If I want to evade to Aoi's back, it would be evading down. Okay, now where is it? Now that we start the new round. Now if I evade to her back, it's up, right? Because her front leg, that's where her front leg is, that's where her butt's pointing. So down. Now down is going to evade. Now up. You can see in Virtua Fighter stances change a lot. That's a big difference from Tekken. In Tekken, everyone except for Horon is like almost always in an orthodox stand, a right-hander stance in Tekken. But Virtua Fighter doesn't do that. Virtua Fighter, everyone's a switch hitter in this game. They can be southpaw, they can be orthodox. They're just born cheap in this game. And they can switch. So yeah. And so the correct logic for evading is based on their front side or their back side. Now when you're learning the game, it's understandable that you're going to use up or down because you're trying to build technique, you're building muscle memory, you're getting used to doing evades, and so that's natural to have a preference for down or a preference for up, and that it's technique based, it's based on comfort. In the long run, you do want to start evading based on front or back because that's the correct way, but also because when you evade intentionally based on front or back, you exercise control in the match. When you evade based on just up or just based on down, you give your opponent the opportunity to exert control over you. And so technically you would prefer to be the one that has a little more control than your opponent. It doesn't mean you're so terrible. It's okay if that's what you're dealing with for a while. It's okay if you're going to go in the logic of, well, when they figure out which way I evade, then I'm going to mix it up. That's fine too. But I will tell you, one is more proactive about winning first, and the other is more reactive and responding, and might be hard to course correct. But it's performance management. Do what you can do, and work within the range of your skills to do good answers. But this is a fun game where you can constantly keep building skills. If you like learning and you like constantly building more and more skill application on a functional level, Virtua Fighter is very good. It'll keep feeding you. It's very hard to be starved on things to work on in this game. So there's always little things you get to keep work on and do better. Even when Final Showdown was had its run of 13 years until Revo last month, 2 months ago now. Hey, Thula, nice to meet you. My name is Chan Chai. I'll give a shout out to you, and so you can see. And feel free to follow me, but always happy to be here as much as I can on every Sunday. So, Thula, nice to meet you. We'll put a
Yeah,
heart
he's
there,
also
too.
that's Chan Chai. He's streaming also under ChanChai_VF. If you want to watch from his point of view when he plays in the North America League. Alright, I think we have 2 more matches remaining for North America before we start the third league. Let's see. Yeah, 2 more matches, then we'll start. We're gonna have 6 players, so definitely lots of room. So if you're still on the PSN side, join and play. Condor and Jan Weber here. On the Europe side, Kalma's playing against Rusty Tachikoma.
This is an exciting battle. These are 2 players that really love to guess. So Virtua Fighter might quote-unquote not be as set play heavy, but set play is happening whenever you're doing a forced guessing style of playing. And Leifei embodies it, but so does Kage when Kage uses his stances. So here you see how Kage looks like he's holding a sword, like he's ready to do the Bato stance, right? That's what we call the Shippuden stance. You can think of Naruto Shippuden if you're old enough to know Naruto. Because nowadays we're in an era where Naruto is the old one, right? Even though there's Boruto. So Shippuden stance is the sword, is like the I'm gonna hit you with the sword strike stance. That stance is usually forcing a kind of with punishment type of guessing game. Like he's threatening to kind of with punish you. He's doing it to kind of to zone and hit you, and but sometimes he's checking to see if you're gonna make a mistake against it. So he is forcing a mix-up usually from mid-range with it. That said, he has another stance where he crosses his arms in front of him. We call that Jumanji stance. You can think of, the board game, storybook Jumanji. I don't know if it's Jumonji, but Jumanji stance is a force read game where he's trying to crush you. He's anticipating that you're going to attack, and he's going to pick an option that should crush the attack that he thinks you're going to do. Do most people only play a few important key moves entirely in this game? I feel like I don't know which move my character currently cycling in this game. So that's a really good question about VF, and it is part of why it gets very confusing when you're learning Virtua Fighter. And because Virtua Fighter is not as much emphasizing the big, special, spectacular move, right? That's the amazing thing about most fighting game design, is that they'll build the character around that. That signature move just tells you what you should do. And in Virtua Fighter, the theme is, as Chad eloquently put it, the theme is cinematic martial arts. The ideas of martial arts influenced either by Chinese writings in fiction or in martial arts film, especially inspired by Bruce Lee, but also other martial arts films. So Virtua Fighter is about that. So it's about styles. It's about having a whole array of moves working all together in a system that your character represents. And this can get very confusing, but at the core, everybody has the boxing. They have jabs. The 5 best moves in the game: high jab, low jab, elbow, throw, and defense. Those are actually the 5 best moves in the game. Everything else is flourishing from that. So, do most people only play a few important key moves entirely in this game? So the big moves have very specific, not specific uses. They have very functional uses, but they have a place. And the stronger you sense your opponent, or the stronger you sense the opportunity to exploit your opponent, the more those extra bigger moves have their opportunity or can be used effectively and strongly. But a lot of times you are pressuring with the jab, the elbow, the low punch, and then a few other moves. You're using strings to kind of put some pressure, but in this game, the strings don't lock you in. They don't lock you in very well at all. They just put pressure on you. But here's the tip. If you're fighting like the middleweight and the lightweight characters and they start pressuring you with string, most of the time just doing a low punch is going to stop it. Low punch kills most strings. And if the low punch happens before the string, then the low punch usually kills it too. Now heavyweight characters are a little different because heavyweight characters will have something like, they'll have like punch mid, right? They'll have like high mid. And so when you try to, and the two high punches, if you block the first one, you're going to get stuck blocking the second one. So now if you try to low punch that, then yeah, you can, Jeffrey or Wolf will uppercut with the third part of their string. So high mid strings are very strong at a developing level because they can't get low punch, but almost everything else will get low punch. You might be wondering if those moves are ever useful at all, and they do get useful at a higher level.
아, 这个难记得。
Round 2. Ready, go!
It's just kind of learning how you're going to use them, because you can see all the move lists being used. Maybe not the big one that you remember or the one that had the biggest impact in your mind is not being used so often, but you're seeing a lot of different moves being used a lot, and you're seeing people constructing their path to victory in this game with the large array of moves. But the fun thing that I can tell you is this: in Virtua Fighter, more than 99% of the moves in this game are good. They're useful. There is a place to put them. There is a way to use them very well. Hologram Mike Ross, it's so good to see you. Hope you've been having fun in Chicago. Thank you very much, Akai. Everyone, good luck, have fun in the league. I'll see you soon.
Alright guys, league for the North America side is also running right now. I had to take a step back to take care of some stuff in the house, but right now we're running the last league for North America, and also we're running the second. We're currently in the second league for Europe. Alright, but I had to take care of some stuff in the house. I have my phone just to check and make sure that everything is still moving smoothly. But let me just put it like this so that you can see what's going on both sides. Alright, let me just update the PSN size scene.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Definitely running a little bit more smoother. Alright, I'll be back. I have to go AFK that now. Thanks for the follow, Romero Toshino. Back, keep checking.
Round 1. Ready, knockout! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 3. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! I am the ultimate. Round one. Ready, go! Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Excellent! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Ring out! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Knockout! Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Round
Alright guys, sorry about that. I just came back just to make sure I get the room set up again for the intermission. But I do still have to take care of stuff in the house. Yeah, we still have these issues with the... We can't, we'll still have these issues. But hopefully most of the time it's that people will be able to play the entire session. Let's just go put this on. This for now. This is the final round for Europe, and then the room should open up again. Well, people could still join in, but we'll give about 10 to 15 minutes before we start the third league of the night for Europe. North America side is winning their third league right now. With 6 players, I think we get to see all of Neo's matches. But once I get the set up for Europe and post on Discord, I'll go back out to take care of some stuff.
knockout! この強さが欲しかったのだ。
Alright, let's see what's the results here. I think Kwai might be the one who's in top. It's either Kwai or Mr. Based on plus minus round, I believe it's Kwai. Alright, so congratulations, Kwai, for getting first place. Second goes to Mr. and Kalima getting third. Thank you everyone for playing, really appreciate it. We will run one more league, so those who can and want to play, please remain. Those who can't, thanks again for playing. We'll do this every week, every weekend. Alright. Let me just scroll through. Alright, there we go. Alright, room is open again. Let me go switch this to the North America side. Thanks for playing, Ezra.
Round one. Round one. Go. Ready. Go. Knockout.
Okay, let me update the stream here.
Round two. Knockout. Ready.
Reload.
Round two. Ready. Go. Knockout. Knockout. Round three. Ready. Go. Round three.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave it like this so I can see what's going on as I take care of stuff in the house. Alright, be right back.
Knockout. Round four. Ready. Go. Round four. Ready. Go.
Alright, be right back.
Knockout. To be strong is. I want a serious fight. Round one. Ready. Go. Excellent. Round two. Ready. Go. Knockout. Go.
Thank you all for the matches.
Apple Game first, Dewok Whipper second, and Jen Whipper third. Apologies, I'm kind of running around because I had to take care of some of the house. So let me go with that. But if you guys want to continue playing the room, please do so. But that was the last league for the night for the day for North America. Okay.
Oh, I didn't have it on speaker. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. Really good stuff. Everyone played really good BF. I had a great time.
And I'll be back after I
Mystic
take some
Mouse,
serve
good
stuff.
games.
Oh, thanks for the 40 bits. I'm still not sure what 40 bits are, but thank you very much for doing that, Guy and Attic. And, I'll be back to have to take care of some stuff in the house.
You won't stay on your feet when you fight me.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kai. You have a good one as well.
Round one.
See how things go.
Ready, go!
I do need to look for that. Yeah.
Ready, go!
I feel differences, but I don't know exactly which differences they are. Obviously, there's the fidelity difference because of the resolution. Or like how clean some of the textures look. And the lighting pops out a bit more as a result, I think.
Round two. Ready, go!
But
Bring out. Excellent. Round three. Ready, go! Ready, go! Stay on your feet when you fight me.
alright, Reaper, let's do this. Always fun. I need to see the Go leather costume. I actually haven't seen it in Revo yet, so I will need to check that out. Blaze is so much fun.
Round one. Ready, go! Ready, go!
I like the low kick punch. I do like not seeing the rest. For me, I actually am of the opinion that Ultimate Showdown's netcode is very good for turn-based netcode. Like it's a really good turn-based netcode. But you do have to be very good at buffering to really reach your benefits of it. But I like how close to perfect the animation is. There are some things that are a little harder to do. Blocking low.
Alright guys, I'm back. Europe division, we'll say there's about 3 more matches
But
before we
overall,
start.
everything is manageable.
I think he...
So
Let me just mute
personally
this
love
chant. I
the
don't think he could hear me.
PS4.
There's just gonna be... There's gonna be 3 more matches before we start the Europe League. Actually 2 matches remain. Alright. Let me see if I can fix it here.
To feel that
Okay.
type, that delay.
Hey,
And
Chan
that
can you hear
delay
me?
will tilt you.
Yeah, the hard part is that I have
Testing,
to
1, 2, 3.
I have to think on my feet when the rollback happens, and that's okay. I treat that
Testing.
as a,
Testing 1, 2, 3. No, it's not working. Let's try again.
No!
Testing 1, 2,
1, 2.
3. Okay, I think I. Hey, Chanchai, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I got that fixed. All right. All right. The North America, there's a room still being played between some players remaining. The Europe League will be doing the third one very soon. There are 2 more matches. So those who want to join for the Europe side, room number is 30240, code 0202. Information on the bottom of the stream. This is Scotties. I'm glad there's a lot of new players that I'm not familiar with their names, so glad to see a lot. I had to learn this. Update the.
Agent Cube, it is a big point though, because that what you're making about Jean and with rollback, because when you have that consistent speed of play, the good thing is for Jean plays a lot of neutral. Jean does a lot of keep away, and Jean is of course going to be strong in delay based Necro too, but that can be a very frustrating thing, right? Playing so much neutral and keep away. In rollback, it's going to feel a lot better than in delay. And also, the way that Jean plays, he's not hit confirming that much. A little bit, but not as much as like the standard VF character does, because a lot of his move is based on normal hit, and counter hit's a bonus. And so he's not going crazy on like counter hit moves to set stuff up. So he's not spamming against a probable guard but hoping to catch a barre. He's just trying to hit people. And so because of that, the rollback experience is going to feel like you're going to feel that constant speed and pace, and you're going to love that. And you're not going to have to deal with the rollback issues nearly as much. You will when they evade, right? So the main thing that you worry about with rollback is when you get the evade rollback. They evaded, but on your view, you saw it as a hit. But in this game, you can react enough. You can respond enough to deal with that, but it is tough. But that's the only thing Jean has to worry about is when they just last second evade. Or if he does like the charge attack and it shows that they got hit and it rolls back into them evading, right? But aside from that, Jean definitely is not going to suffer the rollback stuff much, and he's going to really love that experience. So I definitely see what you're saying. I think it's a very good point. And the thing is Jean does want to play with that speed because he's doing a lot of keep away he does do whiff punish, but it's more keep away and mix up from range, and just trying to score hits. But it might get a bit confusing when you get into Jean's side turn. That's might be where you'll feel like, okay, those rollbacks, I need to just get used to that. Is if you start and Jean has a good side game. It's harder to do, but he's got a good side game, like an assault on the opponent's side.
All right, this is the last match before we start for the Europe League. Got 10 players. That's great. Dead in pool. It's great to see Kalima, who got first and third place today. Miki is still playing. Akedos and the Pi player. I'll cheer for the Pi players. Goti, level 24. It was enough joining back again. Awesome. Mister's here. Mister got second in the second league.
Very good to see Rasanov active again.
Yeah, he participated on and off in the Europe leagues and PSN, and went to participate in the global showdown.
Yeah, had a good showing there too.
I see. So you were definitely a Vanessa offensive style player, Dr. Korea. Yeah, it seemed like the defensive stance stuff got a lot of grades.
They definitely nerfed the offense stance and buffed the defense stance. I do watch Vanessa players having to course correct the 9K change because they're so used to crushing lows with it, and now they have to just 9P. And that's risky, but 9P has always been a really amazing low crush. And so, but it's a hard adjustment because when you do that 9K and then you get counter hit for it, that's not a fun feeling. And I definitely relate. But fortunately, she does still have low crush tools like 9P, which is like one of the best low crushes in the whole game. But and it should be mostly used as a low crush. If you use it too much in the neutral, it just loses when you start fighting players that just do a lot of movement and reactive play.
Oh, also congratulations, Dr. Korean. I believe you won your offline local event at Solingen, Germany. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that your city name correctly.
Germany, that German scene is such an awesome scene. I love that seemingly out of nowhere, they have this offline Virtua Fighter scene there, and it's been exciting, and they've produced great players within the past year. So I think I'm always excited to see how they do, and I love the energy that their players bring to the online Virtua Fighter community. And Dr. Kyrian's been posting a lot lately, so Dr. Kyrian, shout outs to you. Really good stuff. I love their posts. I love how enthusiastic they are, Virtua Fighter.
Props to King Car also. King Car is the person who is he the owner of Insert Games? That's the venue, and he's also organizing the online events. Thursday League for European region players. Thursday nights. So another league option for those interested. Alright, let me go upgrade the screen and then I'll go step back out.
I'm so used to the old one. I keep forgetting that I'm still going to be standing after this. That was like me trying to hit a gun.
So
I love how assertive Reaper is now. I love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, Reaper. The confidence in these sequences, the confidence in the Avari is wonderful. 4-6K will win. Good to know. Really good battle, Reaper. That was a lot of fun. I loved it.
Okay, be back in 10-15 minutes.
Alright. I'll hold the fort then. This is a very fun room, so everyone feel free to join this room. It's on PlayStation Network, and you see the room hosted by Akai. The password is today's date. It's 0202. Happy February, everyone. Hope for those that celebrate Lunar New Year, I hope they had a wonderful Lunar New Year. My family had a very nice one. Yeah, there was a delay hiccup right there, but it's really good. It could just be on my end as a replay viewer. I know for a lot of people coming into Virtua Fighter, they're disappointed that there's no replays. It is, as a Virtua Fighter player, it is disappointing that Ultimate Showdown and Revo do not have a replay system, because Virtua Fighter was probably the first game to have, the first fighting game to have replays, at least of a main game, because that happened in Virtua Fighter 4 on the PlayStation 2. In fact, I still have some of my replays from playing in New York. From the VF4 launch time on PlayStation 2. Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution, Virtua Fighter 5, Virtua Fighter 5 Online Edition, Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown, all had replays. But Ultimate Showdown decided to scrap it. I do think it's one of those things where it was just a cut choice, partly just like allowed because they knew that that people do record matches, people stream, and the systems now record. But I think it's just something that they just chose. Okay, well, we're not happy with where it's at, and we'll scrap. We might just nix it, and maybe one day we'll fix it, and they never did. So it is too bad. I do expect the future Virtua Fighter, the new Virtua Fighter, to have, if it's meant to be a competitive game, which they said it is, then I do believe it will have modern replay features and maybe innovative ones too. I'm hoping, because Virtua Fighter has constantly innovated in things like this. In the arcade, through VFNet, you could have it send you could have it send your matches in video form with the frame data. In Japan, Japanese arcades, they could do that in a lot of the VF titles that had VFNet. VFNet was a real pioneer in the arcade. They gave a lot of features for mobile users and for terminal users at the arcade. And so let's hope the future new Virtua Fighter game has all the replays and all the cool features like that. And I believe it will, because Virtua Fighter, it is in its DNA to do that. Virtua Fighter, also, Ghost Training data? Virtua Fighter 2 on the Sega Saturn had trainable AI, because it would have a mode where you could train the AI. And that's basically what you were doing every time you played. I'm getting hiccups against Reaper. I'm getting real hiccups against Reaper. I don't know if it's from me, but I'm getting a lot of hiccups from Reaper. I haven't experienced this type of stuttering before. And that's okay. Normally Reaper and I never have these issues. So you can see some of these things hiccup and change, and it is affecting the flow. But it's okay. I love what we're doing. It's just too bad some things are getting affected. And some decisions are being hesitant because I'm trying to see how it's going to resolve. You can't crouch here. You're going to have to attack. That's really good. That's really good. Good game. Good game. Well, on the replays, I don't think it's that, because the servers store replays. So let's say something. You see the VFTV feature in the main menu, and you see how we're playing League Match, and we're watching matches as they happen. Those are all replay activity. Replay is very low intensity. It is. And VFTV is running replays. Replays are being stored. If you want to know my guess, just my intuition tells me, is that, and I've said this many times before, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a dumb little reason where they had the replays and they're like, I don't like how when we have a hit spark, the cloud lingers when we go to this other. It doesn't look good on the replay. It doesn't look good when we're frame stopping on the replay, which we can do since we have 4. It doesn't look good when we change, when we go we were watching the instant replay and the hit happened, but they hit start, so now we're in the second round and we see the cloud still there. We just don't like how it looks in replay. So maybe, and we don't think we can finish this, we don't think we can fix the replay system until, before we're releasing the game in 2021 June, but the higher ups say we must release this game that by that week. Why? Because this game was justified as the 60th anniversary of Sega, and it's an anniversary project. And if we're late, if we miss that, we've gone a full year after the anniversary. So, maybe we'll just table it. We'll fix it later. But right now, PlayStation has recording features, and people stream and people upload to YouTube. They have a hard drive that can store the video, and we have our VFTV working, and it doesn't have the issues we're worried about. So,
Round 2. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 3.
but it's a very small team that works on Ultimate Showdown and on me. And in fact, it surprised me that Revo's production, not the pre-production, was like greenlit like years ago, but the actual production started like last summer, like in June. It's like, really? This game's dev window, like production dev window, is like 5 months. You know?
Yeah, I'm back, guys. Europe League is ongoing. I'm going to try play a little bit on some casual matches with a PS4 controller and not on the actual monitor display. Just do the OBS. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. I think, are we actually seeing all of Kamina matches again? I think so. And how many matches is we got? 4 rounds in, so we got 5 more rounds to go. It's like Razanov playing red this time. He's currently in the top, no losses. Mr. Kalama is with just 1 loss. We see a rematch between Kalama and Mr. I believe Mr. defeated Kalama in the 2nd league today. Mr. was 2nd, Kalama 3rd. So this is a good match to watch.
Round 1. Ready, go!
That sounds good. Tell me more about Rivals' matchmaking experience.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me, Chantai?
No, Agent Cube was talking about how they would like Virtua Fighter 6 to have a matchmaking experience like, I think like Marvel Rivals. I don't know what that experience would be like, but it sounds really
Okay.
So yeah. How to break Wolf's ground throw. Okay, so there are 2 ground throws. His positioning one is down, punch, and guard. His damage one is down, forward, punch, and guard. So 3 P plus G. Good to see you, Akai. I'm sad that you don't play in the league battles, but I'm glad. Okay.
Dang it! No, Shimata, I was typing and forgot to press stop.
I see.
I'll
But
do it
yeah,
next one.
yeah, Akai was putting it in there so you can see down punch and guard or down forward punch and guard. That is all ground throws follow that. Now Wolf and Jeffrey have repositions on down and damage on down forward. Aoi just does damage, and it's the same ground throw, but it's just you have to choose. You have to guess which direction she did, and there's no visual cues. The only way you know is you either escaped it or you tried the other escape and it didn't work. So, and that's true for a lot of other characters too. Like Go is also just damage, and yeah, and elbows, right? But when in the case of like Jeffrey and Wolf, they have positional ones that are on down. Does Taka have a positional ground throw?
I think so. I guess it's, or that maybe is a low throw.
Okay.
I gotta
He
check.
does have a positional low throw. I'm just not sure if he has the ground throw.
Yeah. Alright.
Very good.
Commodore versus Dr. Quinn on my stream. If you want to watch the North America uh, room play, go look at Chanchai's stream. It's Chanchai_BF. Or you could just see the little small in picture in picture.
So Agent Cube, I agree. I like that idea. So what Agent Cube was saying was that in Rivals, whatever you do, it's doing matchmaking, which I think is actually the standard in a lot of online games now too. Like, you know, that you can do almost any activity, not just training mode, right? Virtua Fighter, it puts you in a training mode, and we like that, but we would like to be able to do other things like play single player mode, customize our character, change our training mode settings. But though I do think that the worry is that you're going to be stuck in a menu and you're going to accidentally confirm or do something when that prompt pops up. But I think, you know, you just design the prompt so that it, you know, that it doesn't worry about that. But I think it would be nice to have a lot more things you could do during the wait for the queue. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I agree.
Am I?
Playing on OBS screen is actually works still. My connection with Conjure is pretty good, so.
Okay, excellent.
Round one.
I love the way everybody in the league matches plays. Hey, Last Out, good to see you. Thanks for your support on Twitter as well, and hope you've been doing really well. Very good to see you. Or maybe it was on Discord that I saw your support. But regardless, thank you for all your support. Pi is considered one of maybe the strongest character in the game right now. However, I'll give you a list that I was given. The 4 characters to watch out for in the current patch, speculatively. Pi,
Agree.
Eileen, Kage, and Taka.
I'll
Now,
put
Taka
Aoi in
is
their
just-
list on top.
What's that?
I would say Aoi should be one considered also.
I think so too. I think Aoi is still incredibly strong, even after the nerfs.
But I think with Taka it's mainly because Fuzzy Crush now, right? He truly has a safe fast mid.
Yeah, but I do think that the nerfs that had been done to him really did do a number on him. But and his damage potential is a bit lower, right? Like his half circle forward throw is lower damage. His kick guard P, I think, doesn't punish the way it used to. So I think, but he has P plus K, And so just by doing Fuzzy Guard P plus K, he's doing a reasonable damage every time with a high or a throw. And so, and 4P plus K if done fast enough. Like if they whiff a high, 4P plus K is really scary. So I think his ability to punish on whiff is big. So I think he's gonna play more like a boxer at higher level play. I do think it's something you're not going to see as egregious because this is not something a beginner can do. But we'll see how it plays out. But I was having fun playing around with him, and his new mobility it feels pretty crazy. It feels like it was fun doing like Fuzzy Guard attack. It was fun doing Fuzzy Guard react and attack, and it just felt wild to be that mobile with Taka. To crouch dash into so many things, right? You're like, well, maybe his downing guard is still slow. Yeah, but he can still crouch dash into downing guard. You know? So you just crouch dash even more. You know? So.
Alright, Kalma playing against Wazenov on my stream. Wazenov did give Kalma his first loss of league on the first league.
Did they change that? That's no longer
Nope.
punishable?
It's punishable. I just think it's just slightly off, maybe.
So,
Should still be like -13.
yeah, because I did like that too.
Yeah. I'm used to eating your kick of your first.
Yeah, I just did it too late.
Yeah. Hurt. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Fudo is always amazing. So I'm really glad to see them playing Revo. I'm glad to hear that, and I hope they will play more Revo. I hope Sega will help. It does seem like Sega is trying to do a lot more player support too when it comes to Revo. Very
Well,
good
thanks.
battle.
Yep, GG's Chenchai. Thanks for the follow at Gino TV and for the subscription. Really appreciate it. Final round between Razanov and Kalma here.
Very nice. Lazo says, I would love to have the ability to watch our replays. Nope. Waiting room. Love that too. We wish we would have replay takeover in this game, but sadly no. But again, I'm excited to see what feature innovations they do in the new Virtua Fighter.
To your statement, Marco, Wesley Tetragoma. Thanks for the follow, Demon. I think maybe you might be revealing a lot more stronger players or people you're not familiar with, is because I think you might have started a little late in Ultimate Showdown, and so there's a lot of players that kind of stop playing or not as frequently play anymore. And so might be seeing more people coming out, and so you're realizing that. The event, I guess if you talk like maybe like Fallsteins and stuff, I think at least for those who finished in top 8, one of them is just like really new, which was Fence. Everyone else has been playing for a while. Just maybe just not. Again, I think one of the issues with the Virtua Fighter scene outside of Japan is that not enough broadcasting to people, all the players. Hey, El Bugger, yeah. Just yeah, just whoever wants to go in and play in the room, definitely do so. Passcode is 0202. This is the PSN side. Not Steam.
Yep, this is in America too on the casuals and the room hosted by Akai on PlayStation Network.
Round 4. Ready?
Definitely with Victor Japan side, they've been doing this because I've been kind of following the scene like, for like really seriously like, for the last 10 or 15 years. When I was trying to promote Final Showdown when it was released, I'm a little bit more familiar with the Japanese players. Hosting these league sessions, I learning a lot more players from Europe and also North America. Because I did took like about a 5 year break from the online community.
Nice. Yeah, look at that. That is late phase wall death. So good.
But doing these dual leagues, I actually haven't paid too much attention to all the players participating in the leagues. So apologies. Hopefully, as I get more smoother, I could be actually learn more about the people who's participating. All right, what's that? Oh, that is the final match. All right, just a second, Condor. You beat me up here, Sam. But first, congratulations, Razana, for getting first place. Mister his second place finish, and Kalima his for his third place finish. Thanks for everyone for playing. Let me just get this scroll here so I get area information.
Sorry for all the coughs.
No, I just hopefully you feel better soon, Chan Chan.
I hope so too. Nuts.
But yeah. But yeah, that's it for the leagues today. Thank you again, North America and Europe. We'll do this every week. We'll do this. So I'll go mention this afterwards. Let me. Guys can continue playing the room if you guys want, or that's the end.
I'm playing for a little more, but just a bit more.
Yeah. I think the European side is still playing, so we'll leave it there. All right. Thank you. Sorry, Condor. I'm ready. Let's get this match in, and
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Yeah, last out. I visited Kingo at his. We played in Kingo's apartment last year and a half ago in November of 2022, and it was just really wonderful in 2023, and it was really wonderful to meet Kingo, and we just had a blast. I had so much fun playing with Kingo. They let me use their arcade stick that they won in the Street Fighter X Tekken tournament because we were playing on his PlayStation 3. Because
it was.
Round 2.
Is this Kingo's Street Fighter X Cross Tekken stick?
yeah.
Oh, that's actually one from VF Circuit that I ran.
Oh, okay. So he got it from Akai for winning the VF circuit. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Madcast and Markman was very kind and provided a lot of joysticks for people.
I see. Yeah, so Kingo had that, and so we took it out of the box, and I played with that one because during that trip, I won't say where we were, just out of respect for people's privacy of where they live. But during that trip, when I visited that country, I didn't bring a fighting game controller because I didn't want to annoy my wife with like how much I would be carrying if I did that. So I only brought like my Junk Food Arcades Snack Box Micro, and so I was fine to play on that, but I would much prefer to play on a stick. And so Kingo said, well, he does have an arcade stick, and so he let me use that arcade stick, and we had a blast. Had so much fun playing. It played Leon and Aoi. We played for about 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours, and it was so much fun. So much fun. I love fighting Kingo. So.
GG's Condor. Oh,
Yeah,
did
he
they
is a
change his
wonderful person.
did they change the link to Homestay's YouTube channel? Because it's Tetsugo no Heida. Is
Yeah,
the
yeah. Still Tetsugo Yamada, right? Or did they change it to Homestay?
let me go
They
look.
changed it to Homestay Akira? Okay. That makes sense, though. Even though credit to Homestay Akira's wife, Tetsuko Yamada, who is an amazing organizer. She's like a manager for him as well as an organizer for the whole Japanese VF community. She's amazing. And because of her, um, Blessy and the European community got to form Global Showdown really well and get the Japanese players in Europe.
Yeah, it used to be it's actually on the subtitle right now as Tetsugo no Heya, basically Tetsugo's room. But I think for the branding, they're putting now is under his name, Homestay Akira. Which they will be Homestay and a lot of the players from the Kanto region is going to go to southern Japan, Fukuoka, to participate in the Tenjin Cup. That is a 5-on-5 team tournament. It's actually going to be the first 5-on-5 team tournament in which that is part of VFR, the one who organized Beat Tribe. It's also going to be the first time they're using Revel as the event, as the game. So yeah, it's a change of the time because the VFR will have to kind of figure out what they're going to be doing with now that Final Showdown is not the most current version of the game. There is the ES version on a different type of on a different type of arcade cabinet, or are they maybe it's going to go to use some type of PC setup? Because there's a lot of game centers there that we'll have to figure out how they're going to do their events now. Tenjin Cup. It'll be streamed in that channel that Dr. Korean link. And that'll be in February. Let's see. But the team that Homestay will be participating is Homestay, Yu, a very strong Sarah player, Homotaro, a very strong Jeffrey player, Jin, a very strong Kage player, and I think it's Babukichi, a strong Akira player. Let's see. You could look at that is the Tenjin Cup. Yep, team number 12 from Kanto region is the return of the Tetsugo no Hoya's team. But you player that Chancha likes, Full Swing, will be participating in it since Full Swing is from the southern area of Japan.
Full Swing is an amazingly young player. Hey Rusty, good to have you in the room. Very good game, Condor. Thank you so much. I had a blast. Akai, missed it again.
I missed again. Shimata. This is what happens. I
I'll
apologize.
try to call it out in the future.
It's okay. I think we're going to close the room up soon. Let's see. Who's still on defense? Whom to main? Not tomorrow. I'll do a big tournament, but I'll try and play weekly so I can see a lot of character. But yeah, and you're more than welcome to just try out all the characters in the leagues too. It's perfectly fine. But it's one character per league though. Some people like to play like the best characters, you know, to get the top 3 results. Some just use it to their alts. So use the Akai leagues that I run as basically kind of your local venue that you're going to test things out and play. Your local online venue. That's what I say. From America. I'm not sure where you're from, Wajido TV, if you're from Europe or North America. Alright, who are you? You're about to end also. Did you participate today, Wajido, or let's see. There's still 3 people in the Europe room. Mr. from VFDC, 40i4, and Goti. I'm not familiar of Goti. So I'm glad to see all these different names. But if you play on the Steam and you did participate in the PSN side, if you have a different nickname, let me know. I'm trying to keep track of players' stats and everything. So
That's a lot of what Rusty does. Here we go. Get used to this.
all right, let's go end this here. You'll be ending soon, right, Chantai? So let me go find someone else to raid.
Okay. Nice choice. Nice choice. Nice. Interesting.
BF4 tutorial. Okay. Some more the advanced technique stuff is not used no more. Like no more multiple throw escapes. And I think that's the main thing that you just should worry. I would say no more multiple throw escapes. But most of the stuff on the BF4 should help. There's some actually really good beginners videos also. But there's a lot of different ways for you to a lot of resources available for people trying to learn the game, and not one of them is the best way. Just figure out what works best for you and stick to it. And there's plenty of veterans in this game that is more than willing to help. If you have just ask, and someone will most likely try to answer your questions. All right, let's see who is. So how are you enjoying Revel so far, Chanchai? I'm not sure if I asked you that. I'm kind of my mind's
I
kind
haven't
of
played
blanking out
much, but
sometimes.
I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm really enjoying it a lot. I haven't played it much, but I've been enjoying it so much. It's great. You know, all the different netcodes have all their pros and cons, but overall, I think a lot of people are loving it. It is really nice how gorgeous it is on a decent PC.
Okay.
And you know, like you do kind of notice it. You kind of notice like the lighting and the resolution, really, and then of course the smoothness too. But I'm loving playing all of it. I've been playing both versions a lot throughout the week. So it's great to see the energy of the players that are so excited that the game is on PC. That's been probably the best, right? Seeing the energy of all the players that are excited to be playing this game on PC. So we'll see how that keeps going, but so far it's going great. We're seeing good numbers, and we're seeing good enthusiasm. I do. I think, you know, we do see some matchmaking issues, but I'm glad Sega has already announced some of the things they're doing, right? They told players at Frosty that a Wi-Fi indicator is going to come, and that they confirmed that later.
Yeah, it was confirmed.
They also said there will be regional prioritizing, because it is true that I did get a lot of matchups with what seems like maybe it's Asia or Japan.
Yeah, make sure wait about 5 seconds or so. It'll become more accurate. Sometimes the green connection will turn down to orange and red, and sometimes the red connection you see at the very beginning will turn to a full green connection. So
Yeah,
you have to
those
wait at
people
least 4 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, no, for sure. That said, I personally will accept all of them because I enjoy them, but I am stopping to watch to see like if it does change. But I've been having a lot of fun. I've been having an absolute blast playing Amiibo, and I'm really happy for it. I just wish I wasn't as busy as I was. That's all. But that just means that it's been that much fun.
It was enough. I actually I accepted several red that turned to green in rank, and they were good. So I just think that very initial reading is just a really bad. Can't trust. You just have to wait 4 or 5 seconds, because after 4 or 5 seconds, that is definitely an accurate reading.
For the record, I'm the kind of person who loves playing against Japanese and playing against Asian and playing international side. That's just the type of person I am. It's like, oh, let's try it and let's see if we can solve. All right.
Are ready to Haya's stream. Definitely support him. He's been someone who's been helping us for a long time. But I'm already talking on just your side of the stream because RMA went to Haya's stream already. So
No
those who's
problem.
on the Chanchai's side,
That's okay.
when Chanchai's finish, support the other people streaming VF.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Aya's been awesome about it too. So right now, I do have to adjust how I'm fighting against Rusty.